Justice Gorsuch.
Mr. Frederick, I want your help with what the Sentencing Commission has said, put aside whether it can say it. It said that you should assume a change in law applies retroactively when Congress changes a law. But it says you cannot make that assumption with respect to our work in the sentencing guidelines unless we say so expressly. That seems to have things a little bit backwards, doesn't it?
Justice Gorsuch, I would say that there are inconsistencies throughout this particular area of law that create conundrums for district courts to have to grapple with.
Well, this is a conundrum for us, I think.
I appreciate that. But what I would say is that in the particular circumstance that we have here, we are not talking about a retroactive application in any kind of guise. You can reserve on that question and say whatever the commission.
You want us to look at a change in law and assume Congress wanted us to do that, right? And the commission's saying, yeah, go ahead and do that, but don't do it with respect to our work. And that seems rather disrespectful of Congress's work and rather solicitous to its own.
What I would say in the compassionate release circumstance, and that is different than the normal application of the sentencing guidelines, which are guidance to district courts in doing their sentences. And the reason why the commission would apply a rule about non-retroactivity in the initial sentencing is that it really will roil pending cases in a manner that would create more administrative burden. Our proposal here for compassionate release doesn't do that.
Well, that gets back to all the questions we've already had about whether or not this opens up floodgates. And I guess I'm less concerned about that than again, just the solicitude that the commission shows to its own work, but not Congress. And if you could address that.
I'm not here obviously representing the commission, but what I would say is that there are administrative reasons why the commission would determine that changes in its own guidelines or policy statements would create more uncertainty in application than where you were to take an idea that with someone incarcerated like Mr. Rutherford for 42 and a half years for a sentence that should be 18 years less, you might come to a different conclusion.
Thank you.